Back to another FPL video by Milk, and of course this is the Milk channel. I present to you game week 29. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Game week 28 review, where Liverpool are undefeated no more. They invincible no more. And obviously that defeat by Liverpool cost me dearly, but it was coming. I think the break that they went on was, first of all, I think the way Klopp dealt with it. I know it, in some sense, it showed that he has fight in his team and he's resilient, but in another sense, it showed that they were cocky, and I saw that cockiness again appear when they won last week. Where honestly they didn't play well against West Ham. They were supposed to lose that game. Hence, I didn't captain Manuel Salah because I had a sneak feeling that they were not going to do well. It's not because they lost against Atletico Madrid. It's just because they haven't looked good since they came back from the so-called break. They're not gelling. The Gen press is not as tough and as strong as they are. Look, Atletico Madrid are stronger in pressing and playing the dogged style and defending. I didn't expect them to be better than Atletico, but in other games other than Atletico, they haven't been at their best. And don't tell me that Henderson is missing. Henderson only missed the last two games, West Ham and today. So what about the other games? Where was he in the other games when they were not performing as well? This is the fourth game since the so-called break. Other than that, positive news from Henley. He's the only shining light in a terrible score where I got 21 points, which is terrible, and which ensured the worst rank since late November last year, but hopefully I can improve on that. Other than that, Vardy didn't play. There was a last minute call, he was injured. Rico, he has been benched recently, but I think that's the reason why Bournemouth aren't doing well, but they did reasonably well against Chelsea. They took the game to Chelsea, and I'm so impressed by them. Hopefully they can show this fight if they want to stay in this league, because at the moment they are like Norwich, they're playing like they want to go home, want to go back to the Champions League, which is their home. The fact that Bournemouth have stayed here for 5 seasons, 6 seasons, this is the sixth if I'm not mistaken, it's just incredible. Ings was benched, terrible. My captain didn't work, Madison, but that's purely because the talisman Vardy wasn't there. Yes, I know that Norwich have been strong and they've been fighting, and I've been saying about this, and it finally proved, and they finally got a result. But also, the Foxes haven't been great either. But I didn't expect them to win. I just expected them to be in the score sheet, because it's been proven that Norwich do concede goals. But other than that, it's a disappointing 2 for Mane and Salah, 1 for Alexander-Arnold. I'm not gonna take it personal. I think it was a bad decision not to use any of my chips, or just not to react, to be complacent and be comfortable of a team that I had. And I paid for it, because in the end only 9 people fielded and my score is below the average. Not only that, I've ensured a downward arrow, but I want to bounce back from this, because I believe, since still have all my chips, I think I can only get better from here. I won't get 21 again, probably ever in FPL history, and I'll bounce back from this. These were the results. Obviously the pick of the results, we called it. We did say Wolves were gonna win. They're just too strong. I mean, losing Kane and Son is just too much of a miss. I know Bergwijn. I did credit Bergwijn. If you didn't hear that, do check the Game Week 28 preview where I talk intensely about how good these players are and how they can be good, prove to be good options against smaller teams. But against teams like Wolves, who are comfortable, who know what they're doing, who play hard, they're gonna struggle. And it's not gonna be an easy road for them in the coming weeks for Tottenham because it's tough fixtures after tough fixture coming up. Um, Other than that, another pick of the results, it was Bournemouth. We did call the 0-0 draw at the St James Stadium, and obviously the big one, the shock of the weekend, Liverpool, Invincible no more. They lost to Watford. Honestly, no one saw this. I didn't see it personally because of the way Watford were giving up leads and were playing. Even though they were playing hard, they were just not protecting their lead. So I could only see those games end in one way. So as you can see, I've improved in my predictions, and I got 30%, which is not bad. It's better than 20 and 10%, which I've been getting in the past 2 or 3 weeks. But I've improved. I got 2 results correctly. I did predict the Wolves win, and the Crystal Palace win. I just knew that they had it in them. Brighton and Gareth Southgate have to do something about the way they play. There's no point in playing fancy if you can't get the points. But obviously that's a dead draw. We all knew it from the word go. They shook hands for a draw before the ball was kicked. These were the man of the matches. In case you guys missed it again, do check out why I selected these guys in the Game Week 28 preview. Guaita, he's been great. He got a lot of points. The top keeper for the weekend. Taylor, could have been anybody, honestly, because Burnley are so good at the moment defensively. Antonio finally makes me proud. Last time I selected him, he got injured. It was unfortunate, and this time he's here. And last week or 2 weeks back when I selected him, it was a different circumstance because he was coming back from injury or something like that. So he didn't get a full game. That wasn't too early of a pick, but I still picked him nonetheless. Jota, he's been fantastic. 2 double-digit scores in the last 2 game weeks, and 6 goals in the last 3. He's just fantastic. He's having fun. That's the Jota we know. Jota we know and love. These are the transfer plans for next week. I'm tired of Wilson. I was gonna wait, but Jota is just too hard at the moment because I was gonna wait for Jimenez. But Jimenez at the moment, when I left, I wasn't too impressed. The last 4 games, he only got 1 return, which was that. It was a double hole. I forgot the team he was playing against. But other than that, he was very disappointing, and I could see glimpses of that even when you watch him play. Yes, he's always in the right position and he's always working hard for Wolves, but he's not necessarily looking like a great FPL option at the moment. And the stats are proving it because he only has 6 and a 7 in the last 2 games. Yes, he's getting points, but he's not getting Jota points. Jota is getting involved in everything, just like we know how he will, and he's playing hard, and that's why I'm bringing him in. That's the man I'm bringing in. Jota, welcome back to the team. This time you're back as a forward, but I'll still enjoy you nonetheless. Hopefully you can keep those goals coming. And yeah, here's too many more. Hopefully this doesn't become a bad decision and Jimenez punishes me, but if anything radical happens, I'll probably double up on Jimenez and Jota because this Wolves team is just playing so well. They're not phased by the fact that they're playing in Europa League And the good thing about having Jota, even though Jimenez plays all the games, Jota doesn't play no games in the Europa League. They use Traore more, so he's a safe pick in the Premier League. So yeah, this is how I'm lining up for game week 29. Honestly, I expect to bounce back because most of these fixtures are good. Sheffield have got Norwich at home, which Norwich are struggling to score goals as well, but they've got goals in them, they've got fight in them, so they might trouble a team that aren't so good at home. But as we've seen before, Sheffield this year at least have only lost against top quality teams. Other than that, Vardy and Madison have Aston Villa deflated after the League Cup defeat. Will they have some sort of fight? I don't know because they've been poor. That's why I've got rid of Grealish. Tough games are coming up for them. We'll see. But as well, when are Leicester gonna win? They've been They've been in terrible form. Even when they've played easy teams, they lost against Southampton, and it's looking like it's all over the place for them. Hopefully, they can find something to win, and hopefully, Vardy is back because if they're gonna get anything against Aston Villa, he will be key. Ings and McCarthy have Newcastle. It's gonna be a fantastic game there as well. But I will cover everything. But this week, I'm only captaining Mane and Salah as my vice captain. I've decided to join the crowd, but I think this time it's a great decision because Bournemouth are whooping boys. They have been conceding a lot of goals each the last 4 or 5 games, and I think at the moment they're the one team that are conceding most points, FPL points, more than Norwich have been good actually lately, more than any other team. Even Watford have caught on some form. So definitely Crystal Palace used to be one of them in the past 3-4 weeks, but they've improved as well in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, so I'm backing on Mane. He's a differential to Salah, hence I know most people will go to Salah, so I'm just picking the left field pick. Anyway guys, thank you for joining me. Tell me what you guys think of the video. How are you guys lining up? Who you guys captaining? Do tell me on the comments below, and thank you for tuning in and staying this long. See you on the preview.